All right. Well, thank you, Kyle, for coming back for week 2 of our insurance seminar. I'm really excited because this one is a lot about the owner, which I think we never talk about when we talk about insurance, but it's probably the most important part of insurance. So I'm really thankful for you to give it of your time again today, and really excited to dig in.
Good. I love it. This is fun. I love doing these things. Again, I think going back to basics and looking at, reviewing things and creating this proposal or this presentation helps me just keep these things fresh in my mind. And these are things I talk about often, but I think that, when you teach something, you learn it even more. So, and you can make it retellable and that sort of thing. So not only does this help our clients, this helps both of us just, again,
yes,
come back
definitely.
and do what you're doing. So Today's topic, we're talking about buy-sell agreements. We're talking about how that couples with life insurance, and then when to call your insurance agent. So that's a fun one. That's a document I came up with years ago. I was like, I don't find out about a lot of things until I see it on social media or until like my, people I know are like, hey, do you see this brewery's doing this? I'm like, no.
No.
No. So, yeah, I'm honored to be here. Thank you so much, Ann.
Yes,
always fun.
Thank you.
We'll just do the disclaimer. All right, the presentation is for educational purposes only. It is not full. It is general. It's not specifically tailored to your business. Everybody has different risks. So, don't hold us liable for you not having certain coverages or whatever, but we're here to talk about them and educate you.
Yes.
Again, the goal always to educate and equip. And today, that subline there is going to be, kind of to encourage the disaster planning and to keep your agent top of mind.
Nice.
All right. Won some awards, been on magazines. I like what I do. It's a lot of fun. It makes my job easy. I am a certified insurance counselor, so I've taken a number of exams, kind of much like Ann, right? You were an accountant. You get that, you take that test, and then you go through a number of tests over a couple of years to become a CPA. So I am the CPA of insurance. I'm a CIC. I am the food and beverage practice leader at Arthur Hall Insurance in Chester County, Pennsylvania. We also have an office in Delaware. We work in all 50 states. And nicely with Zoom and whatnot, we don't have to physically be everywhere to connect with everybody.
Yes.
Let me move you up here. Why are we doing this? It's always to protect your assets and your income and to help you run a successful business. And what we're talking about today is buy-sell agreements. Have you had many discussions, Ann, about buy-sells? Does this come up in conversation?
No, I mean, okay. I think this is definitely something that we all just need to learn a little bit more about, because I think we forget about the role that we have as owners of our largest asset, which is our business. So yes, if you could explain what that is, that would be great.
Yeah, and I think too, I mean, just, we focus so much, in the business versus working on the business. Oftentimes I feel like, maybe an attorney is the one who doesn't have the will, but talks to everybody about the will, right? So, sometimes we forget about ourselves because we're focused on outward on everybody else. Yes. So we're going to talk about focusing inward today. And, a buy-sell agreement is a contract. It's amongst the business owners, and upon the death of one or more business owners, this helps you to determine what happens. All right. It is a way to purchase the deceased's interest in the company according to the agreement. So this kind of says what goes on, who it goes to, when, what percentage, that sort of thing.
Okay.
In addition, the deceased heirs are required to comply. So, by selling their inherited interest, again, it's a previously agreed upon price. You run into situations where, maybe it pays out to a spouse and the other business partner each other. Maybe the spouse does not want to continue the business. So this kind of outlines, hey, 10 years down the road, remember we created this document, something were to happen, this is how we're going to operate moving forward.
Now, I guess one big question would be, obviously dealing with entrepreneurs and restaurant owners, their businesses are growing and expanding. I mean, how frequently do you recommend them look at this and make sure the price still makes sense?